When I'm not on the scene, I sell houses. I'm a life coach, so I do a little coaching, and then I do a little bowling with the wife, just a little different activities with my wife.
What do I do when I'm not on the scene? Wow. I
don't do a whole lot. Kind of stay at home a lot. I'm a stay-at-home guy.
I look at probably different ways to make my business grow. I do a lot of personal development stuff too. And then the other thing is what I like doing, and I do, is I'm on camera now. So.
Do community theater, do the show.
I like to play a little golf, do a little gardening, and I like to watch a little TV as well. I'm really into things like American Ninja Warrior and all the things that I can't do, and I respect these people that can do them. So that's what I do in the spare time.
When I'm not on the scene, I am usually a taxi for my children. I am working with kiddos ages 0 to 3, early childhood education, something at all times, or I am sleeping.
I mow my lawn. I drink beer. I love America.
I would interview Jimmy Fallon. I love that guy. He is awesome. He makes my heart happy.
I want to interview Jesus Christ. And you're like, oh, he's gonna get all religious. No, I just want to talk to him. Who wouldn't want to talk to Jesus? If you knew everything, Jesus knows everything, right? Why wouldn't you want to talk to him? Like I could ask him, hey, are the dinosaurs real? What about UFOs? What's my future gonna be? He's got all the answers, right? Why wouldn't you want to talk to Jesus?
I'm not going to name a specific person, but I think it would be an artist, just a famous artist, because I would want to ask them all of the things that inspire them. What makes them want to be creative? How do the creative juices flow? So if I could interview anybody, somebody that was really creative.
Well, right now, just with everything that came up, I probably want to do Muhammad Ali. And it's because I grew up seeing him, fight those fights with Frazier and with Holmes and with George Foreman. And then now that he's gone, I really wished I would have had that opportunity to interview him to find out what made his mind tick.
Favorite food? Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. Chocolate cake and ice cream. As you can see, it's put a little bit on me. There's nothing better than that.
My favorite food is probably Mexican, but I make this really mean stir fry. It's kind of a combination of some sirloin steak, some zucchini, some Robusto Italian dressing, mixed in with a little bit of cherry tomato, and you pour that all over the top of some wonderfully soft, mushy spaghetti. Top it with a little bit of Parmesan, and that is a fantastic meal.
I really don't have one food in particular. The one that I like the most, that I really shouldn't be eating, is probably baby back ribs.
Chili, baby back ribs.
But that probably would be my favorite, but I can't eat it like it's my favorite.
Mexican. I love anything Mexican. I can eat chips and salsa, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So I'm a product of the 70s, obviously, and I love to listen to old 70s classics. I also really like smooth jazz, and I'm kind of gonna come out of the closet on this one. Hair Nation, love the hair bands.
I listen to all types of music. I'm not big on country music, but I'll listen to some. If I had to pick one genre of music, it'd have to be reggae.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution?
I like pop music too, like R&B and all that stuff, but it's funny because, you know, you can kind of go through YouTube and listen to stuff. No matter what I'm listening to, whether it's Van Halen, classic rock, whatever, after a while, I'm always coming back to listening to reggae music.
I listen to a lot of different stuff. What I like probably most is like Christian rap.
Slow motion, leaning off the potion. I tell them I'm straight, trying to keep my mind focused.
I was a full-fledged rap man when I was like in the world, and now that I'm Christian, I still can get that type of music.
The type of music I like to listen to is usually pretty poppy. I like the new pop. I like XM radio, the hits. Yeah, I'm pretty generic.
I want to do every male role in Othello.
I think the Broadway play that I would most like to be a part of would be A Chorus Line. It has so much meaning, so much diversity in the characters and what they represent, and it would be so cool to bring that type of a message to an audience.
I like Shakespeare. Now that I think about it, I want to play Mercutio. You know, he gets killed early on. A plague on your houses. They made worms meat of me. Just a great dying monologue. If you want to do Shakespeare, I'm your guy. I love Shakespeare.
You know, my heart says Royals. I want the Royals to win the World Series again. However, I don't see that happening.
I can't believe that anybody would ask me that, knowing that my Mets are doing better than the Royals. So it's definitely gonna be the Mets again.
Screw it, I'm going with the Royals. I want the Royals to win. If I say it, it'll happen. I'll manifest that, you watch.
I like all my co-hosts. I mean, from Jeff to Christy, I think we all got a different, unique talent, but I like them all.
Oh my goodness, are they gonna see this?
I love my co-hosts. I love them.
I mean, like, I can be candid, right? And they're not gonna see it?
I think that's the best part of being on the show is my co-hosts. Shauna is like a super cool older sister to me, and Jeff is like the funny uncle, and Charles is the serious dad. I love it.
Well, first of all, I really respect Charles. He is a one-of-a-kind kind of guy. Somebody who I could really look up to, and if I had a problem, I know I could go to him and he'd give me all kinds of really great answers. Jeff is a comedian. I don't know if we could do this show without him. I wouldn't even want to try. He just makes me laugh and makes me happy. Christy is my soul goddess. She and I are just like two peas in a pod. I don't know why we haven't been friends for the past umpteen years, but the minute we met, I knew that we were going to be friends forever.
And I didn't mean to forget Shauna.
And I like these people, and I don't like a whole lot of people. Shauna, my wife tells me Shauna is my best friend. Now, when your wife tells you that a woman is your best friend, that's probably got to be your best friend. Christy is really got a lot of energy, really like her, and Charles is kind of like the little ground wire that goes into the ground. I don't know if he'll appreciate that, what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I really like our co-hosts.
My thoughts on the city of Salina. I've been a native of Salina my entire life. I've seen everything from Griff's hamburger joint to the giant slide that used to be over there to duck walls and Sunset Plaza. I've seen our city evolve into something that I think is really exciting. I'm really happy that we have some people out there in our city right now who are trying to make improvements, trying to bring the town a little bit more closer to the young adult population. And I really respect us for being a city that's not afraid to try new things to attract more people and more businesses.
Salina, great town. Lovely town, nice town, good people.
I love Salina. Salina is my home base. I do everything in Salina. I grocery shop. All my entertainment happens in Salina. Yeah, Salina is my happy place.
It's nice, it's slow, it's comfortable, it's quiet.
Well, evidently, I love Salina because I've been here for so long. There's things that need to happen in Salina. It needs to grow. It needs to have more jobs and things here. But for the overall Salina, I probably love it because I've been here for so long.
I like the fact that we're starting to do a lot of things downtown and stuff like that too.
And by the way, if any of those people out there are listening right now, I really need a Panera Bread. Panera Bread. Get that down.
The reason I like politics is because I know that's very controversial, and this is one way that I have to get my opinion out. I'm not ashamed to say I really want to vote yes, but I can't. And then people don't really know my opinion because I can reverse it just as quick as I can point it one way.
Please.
And I voted yes.
I'm a trick! I wish we did more politics on our show. Some of my co-hosts don't want to do politics. One day maybe I'll just do a politics show all on my own. They're shaping our future. They're shaping our current. Politics is important. If you're a young person, old person, middle-aged, local politics is going to decide how your money is spent, decide what Salina is going to look like in the future. So that's why I think it's important.
I don't take myself too seriously. I feel like being more authentic and transparent is probably funnier than pretending to be somebody I'm not. So I'm usually just easygoing, lots of energy, and I don't tend to change that when I'm on the show.
When people watch the scene at the end of their day, sometimes their day's been hectic. It's been stressful. I like to bring a little bit of fun, a little bit of humor, a little bit of lightheartedness to our show, and I think that's what's going to bring people in to watch.